Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Can you hear me? Can you see me? I'm in a good state of mind right now. I got the circulation flowing. Just went for an hour-long walk. It is freezing out, but I'm good now. So, can you see me? Can you hear me? It wouldn't be a Nightmare Masterclass stream without some technical difficulties. My connection has been kind of spotty, so let me know if you are experiencing any problems. It's always something. How's everyone feeling today? Are we feeling normal? Have we felt a return to normalcy? Sounds all right to me. Audio quality of these streams hasn't been up to my standards as of late, so I apologize for that. Yeah, there was cursed calendar. Yes, there was some audio fuckery. I still have not gotten to the bottom of that. Sir Tessa, always experiencing problems. However, they are not currently relevant. Yeah, same. My doomerism is fading by the minute. That is, that makes one of us. Stayed extremely offline today, so pretty normal here. Yeah, it's difficult for me to stay offline. I need something to listen to while I'm working. So I just had I did have the inauguration on in the background, and of course it was a disgusting display of really giving me end of empire vibes here. Yeah, major late stage capitalism vibes. And the Hunger Games parallels are everyone's pointing them out, so I won't bother with that. So we are gonna get going here soon. Cuckoo61 says hi from Mexico. Hello. Hello and greetings from the United States. Brobin's Business says Australian here. So it's more the same for me personally. Generally happy for folks, though. Yeah, a lot more has to change before quote unquote normal can even be considered, to be honest. Yeah, and honestly, normal. The status quo in the United States was not a good thing in the first place. So, if anything, I would say we need a radical break from what is considered normal, because the norm in this country is workers getting fucked. Hi from northern Iraq. Wow. Greetings from the U.S. Holy shit. It's always great to see all the different countries people are from. Kind of blows my mind. So we got I don't know if you have all gotten a chance to check out my last stream where I went through the first 4 videos of this series, but it is shaping up to be an interesting one. The first 4 are what I would say have done a fairly good job in establishing the basic premise of the series. And now, I'm hearing a lot of people say, like, oh, you need to keep watching because some shit happens. So I'm looking forward to that. Logan Chitwood from the very exotic land of Wisconsin, the land of cheese. Logan, have you ever been to House on the Rocks? It is a very strange place if you haven't heard of it. Basically, this eccentric, wealthy dude collected a lot of different items, and it's just this house filled with all sorts of miscellaneous crap. It's like if a someone who is like a pathological hoarder, it is like that type of person, but if they had money. House on the Rocks is really like if you have a certain like morbid curiosity for that type of thing, I would highly recommend it. There's rooms that are just filled with like dolls. There's like a room that has like a bunch of self-playing instruments, and it all sounds weird and fucked up. Yeah. Basically, everyone in his life just sort of enabled his hoarding. So it's sort of a monument to, I don't know, the perverse tendency to accumulate a bunch of shit that I think is maybe endemic to the United States in particular. Anyway, so we're gonna we've watched the first 4 of these already. I will say right off the bat, if you haven't watched this series, maybe you should go check it out prior to joining me on a live stream. Does Diminish have jump scares? I haven't watched the entirety of this myself quite yet, but what I can say is like the first 4 have not had that sort of thing, and it's not really something I'm too worried about. I'm not a big fan of jump scares either. I mean, I can handle them, but I'm not like I generally don't think they are it's not quite what I'm looking for in terms of I guess maybe if I'm going to see like a schlock type B horror movie, I would expect jump scares, of course, but it's not something that indicates to me that like you're watching a work of high art, if you will. There is startling imagery, but not really jump scares. Okay, that's good to know. Jump scares can be cheap. I think that if you pull them off, I think you can pull them off in a non-cheap way. In certain contexts, I think the film Hereditary does it pretty well. Thank you, No Intro Gamer. Yeah, like I said, I think it would be a good idea if you haven't watched the series yet to go check it out before you join me here. But either way, whatever you want to do is fine with me. This is the channel. I'm gonna drop it in the chat. So if you haven't already, it would be really cool of you to go ahead and subscribe to their channel. And they got a decent bump from the last time I was streaming. So that's really cool to see. Hereditary is so good. And it seems kind of divisive. And I don't understand why some people don't like it. Mulholland Drive has an excellent jump scare. This is yes. I would say Mulholland Drive is the height of jump scares. It is David Lynch's take on the jump scare, and he does it with he basically executes it flawlessly. Yeah. All right. I got my... Let's test my... I'm going to need to put my desktop audio on. Uh-oh. One second. Got to have the footnote sound effect, right? There we go. If you don't know what that is, it's just the clap from the 808 kit. If you know what I'm talking about. Musicians and sound design people will know what I'm talking about. Okay, let's go.
Hey, so I'm gonna get back into this, but before I try and figure out how to progress,
let me know how the sound is. I don't want it to be too quiet.
I wanted to address a comment that I saw responding to one of these videos. It was in regards to when I got to the end of this level, or I guess I don't know if it's the end of the level yet, I hope it is, but it was when I ran into the thing at the end, whatever it was, that was guarding the exit, or the next part, and it said, try jumping over it, and I was actually trying to. I didn't make that clear at all, and I'm sorry about that. I should have been mentioning how I was trying to jump when I got closer to it, but it seems like the game was stopping me from jumping when I got too close. So I just wanted to hop in really quick and show you that and prove it to you. And hopefully I will get back there right quick. It seemed like I was getting better at it, so it shouldn't... What is this? Oh! No thank you. No. No thank you. No thank you. Please. Please. No. 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 Okay. No. This is my first time playing this since last time, and so this is news to me. Oh, great.
Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah. Footnote, I guess this would be the unsettling imagery, or at least one of the things that constitutes the unsettling imagery of this series. So, yeah, that thing is unnerving to look at.
I have so many questions. Where do I even start? Could you just go away first? Oh, okay. I didn't think it would take that many hits. Okay, just a second so I can. Not cool. Barely a moment to collect my thoughts. Okay, can I just get out of here for a moment? God. Okay. Okay, just.
No one is impervious to life.
I wasn't expecting to hop in here and immediately just.
It gets worse, huh?
I don't even know. Okay, I'm just emotionally not ready to continue. I'm just gonna have a leisurely stroll to that ending part again and show you how I couldn't get past it through jumping. Okay, so there's nothing up here. I can still do that jump up here. That's fine. No. Okay, whatever. This isn't that bad. I don't know why I'm freaking out so much. Okay, that's probably not gonna work. I'm so out of it. No, God, I'm so out of it. I'm so distracted. Okay. So that's why I look like a ghost when I'm in a checkpoint, I assume. Either that or she didn't make the enemies actually work. That would be nice, but I highly doubt. Ah! As I was, yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm probably going to be.
Yeah, footnote. I just wanted to take note of the status, which it's kind of confusing to me. Arid. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Arid means like dry, right? So I can't really figure out what that's supposed to mean in this context. Maybe it has some kind of personal significance. I don't know.
Be an absolute mess right now because I was not expecting this to. Okay, I was not expecting any of this to be happening.
I'm sorry. I thought this would help me feel a bit lighter about everything. But I'm getting angrier by the day. Part of me almost hopes you won't see any of this. I'm not angry at you. I'm just angry. I hate it so much.
Me too. Thanks. I'm really sorry, everybody. I'm gonna be an absolute disaster. This is great. Okay, just a couple of boys. Okay, four boys just enjoying the lovely day in this gloomy atmosphere. Okay, I hope our friend Mr. Twitcherson is okay. All right, mystery solved. Oh, well.
Even the maggots are afraid to emerge now. Someone is saying the deaths have gone down. Is that true? I haven't been paying attention to that.
Here, I'll take it. Fine.
The smell reminds Apollo why it felt good to give up. Now the status says regrets.
Get out of here. Revenge. You have been avenged, sir. My
now it
God.
says sorry.
Not even gonna say anything. Okay. What fresh hell could be down here? Okay, I guess I won't find out yet. Holy crap. Oh, sorry. My phone's going off. Let me check. 1 second.
Pause menu says, even now, as weak as I am, I still fear the consequences of my touch. The hell is that supposed to mean?
Words, mouth, doing. Yeah, sorry. As I was unable to vocalize, I was checking my phone. You know what? Now that I'm here, I've never actually checked the settings. No, actually. I have a feeling that I'm just randomly affecting things in the game. So, how about no? Ah! So maybe the enemies don't work? I don't know. Do they? Alright, that's weird. Whatever. I am gone. Goodbye. Okay, never mind. Oh, that was a bad idea. Okay, fine. God. It's just annoying because they take so many hits. I'd rather just ignore them. Okay. Ah! Fine, I'll take it. It's the guy. It's.
I remember you, your feathery light. Too light to force me away.
No.
But they came at me with heavy hands. I feel them now, reaching into my head, crushing my head. I need a favor. I only have a few moments before the last of me explodes out my eyes. Okay, so, was this supposed to be the guy? There was a dead body here, and, yeah. Seems like that corpse has, like, mutated into some kind of fungus thing. Yikes. Please don't let me be one of them.
No, dude.
I should have woken you. I never cared enough anyway. I just want to sleep.
God. How many hits is this gonna take? And you're not coming back. Of course you're not.
Oh,
right,
yeah, he was
fine.
just sleeping. Yeah.
That was fun. So fun. Is that like a sticky note? Fine, I guess I'll go for that first because I want to take a moment to think about how I'm going to approach that jump up there. And I've done this before. How many times will it take me this time? Oh! Why, dude? That's not fair! Don't tell me I was 1 pixel away. The freaking wall detection. Oh, that's not funny. Maybe it is, I don't know. That's not fair, dude. Oh, no, I could have had it first try. I should have had it first try. Definitely making light of that guy's untimely demise. And I shouldn't be doing that. I mean, Apollo did offer to help him, I guess.
Seems to be taking this pretty seriously.
Come on, dude. This is definitely the most chaotic I've ever felt whilst playing this. I have no idea if that is good or bad. It's just a much different feeling here. Very, energized. Okay. Oh, God. That's so wonky.
Just wanted to note with respect to what's going on with the colors. So the entire game is in some kind of grayscale, but you do see hints of color here and there. In the first few videos, we see the thing at the end of the level is red and gradually turns the whole screen red. We see there's a some kind of gross stuff over here.
Get out of here, dude.
Right there, that's red. And then there's that little pop-up note, or post-it note. And we see, I think, a hint of green in the character's eyes. And that's about it. You know, I'm not at the stage where I can really come up with any kind of elaborate theories as to why that is. It's just kind of something I want to stop and take note of.
God, and it just put him right back. Oh my god, this is gonna be annoying. Ah, come on, I just want to get that freaking sticky note, whatever it has to say. Hey, did you notice there are enemies here now? God, I'm so distracted right now. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh! You just... How did I never done that before? Really? Oh, okay, maybe I should stop. Maybe that's not very nice.
About a scrap of paper.
Great. Wait, oh. No talk me, I Angie. Sorry, Apollo.
Hi.
Cool.
It's a small scrap of paper that says hi. Okay.
I don't know. Hey, Apollo. Do you have anything to say about that?
He's got his back turned.
Guess
Very
not.
weird.
Alright. Oh, come on. They're carrots.
Alright, what did that say? Seeing this random message of welcome makes Apollo feel a bit less lonely. Apollo slipped the paper into their mouth. Interesting to note, Apollo is a they. Apollo says, thumbhow. So does Apollo have some kind of speech impediment? Thumbhow, I think, preferable to all the careth. What the okay.
Oh, come on. They're carrots. Suck it up, buddy. What's wrong with carrots? Nothing. Okay, so how am I gonna get out of here now that that thing's right there? Whatever. Okay, so... I mean, barring any other awful things happening up there, this should be pretty close to how I was doing it before. Oh, except it's just way tighter. I wish I had an aerial attack for those things. I mean, not that this one is very useful anyway, because they just come back. At least it just buys you a little bit of time. I hate walking through that guy's remains every time. Okay, that took way more hits. I hope that they're not getting more HP every single time. That's absolutely what's happening, isn't it? I would not put anything past... Oh god, yeah, that's way more hits! Ah! Oh, Lord. freaking dog-eared, xylophone teeth, spider leg ass, poop heads. Get out of here. And you know, it just occurred to me that getting the sticky note didn't help me at all. At least I don't think it did, yet. It's kind of like the experience of playing this game in general.
Oh, although, yeah, that's true.
That said, this is kind of...
Dan Gonzalez points out that Apollo could have just been talking with his mouth full because he had the paper in his mouth.
This is the time that I kind of feel like I'm enjoying myself. Don't ask me why. This is the moment where it's like, this is kind of fun. Hello. Goodbye. Oh, what? Did I just took my hand off the left too early. Oh, I just snatched defeat from the jaws of victory, dude. See, it's the running theme. I was way too confident. I thought that I had gotten past that part, and so I was like, haha, see ya, sucker.
Yeah, 420 blaze it.
Immediately I was punished. It's great stuff. Hello, guys! Don't mind me. Just enjoy your stroll. Wait. What is happening there?
What did I miss? Cursed calendar saying you missed it. So, yeah. The status has changed to intruder. It's really difficult for me to apprehend a pattern to the what the status says at any given time. Maybe it'll make sense the more I go on here. The music does seem to be changing with the passing moods of the player.
I can't... Did she take away that ledge? Or no, the ledge is still there. Also, goodbye, Apollo. Hello, Apollo. Like, is this a different version of the level? Where all of a sudden, on that specific ledge, I can't freaking grab the ledge after I let go. Because I was definitely holding right as hard as I possibly could that time. I don't know why I'm still trying to kill them, because I know that it only results in badness. How am I gonna do this without being able to grab the ledge up there now? Yeah, I just lost my cool. This part was supposed to be so simple. I don't know if it's a bug or what, but I definitely can't grab that ledge up there anymore once I let go, so I just have to figure out... That was close. His poor leg is just skewered right now. He's taking it like a champ. Oh! I distracted myself completely. What was I saying? Yeah, like, if there end up being bugs in this that she didn't account for, why am I trying to kill them? Then I'm just gonna have to try and figure out how to get past them, because if not, then I'm just gonna be stuck and I'm never gonna be able to finish this game, and then I'll never get closure. So I just have to pray that there's nothing coming up that I just straight up can't complete. Like, maybe there are even things that she didn't beta test well enough, and they're gonna be too hard to humanly complete.
Yeah, and that would be a legitimate concern, because the person who designed this game is no longer with us. So if the game is indeed unbeatable at some certain point, if it's simply too difficult for a human to get through, he's kind of SOL, right? Now the status has hollow. It says hollow. Don't know what that means. Don't know if it means anything. because it's entirely possible that the designer of this game could have simply written down a list of words for the status, and something triggers them to change it at any given time, but it doesn't have any real significance. That's entirely possible. Some of the statuses match perfectly, like the resolved and groggy statuses, but sometimes it doesn't seem to match at all. Yeah, I don't know. Not, it's a lot to take in. I'm not quite sure how to process the various details we're getting, but like the fact that guy that was crouched, that sort of body that he was forced to land on repeatedly, had turned into some kind of I don't know. I'm calling it a fungus with like a little eyeball hanging out. That seems like an important detail to me. Catharpy is saying comments have affected the story. Is that true? I'm gonna grab a beer really quick. Be right back. Tal Klieger, is it possible people are just trying to find more meaning in this than there actually is? Like the game and a lot of the writing in it come across as pretty typical angsty teenage furry stuff. It's entirely possible. I mean, I don't if all this series is based on the premise is someone trying to sort of cope with a loved one's death by playing a video game that loved one designed. I mean, I think that's a perfectly fine premise, and there doesn't necessarily need to be any special twist, per se. I mean, that seems like that's kind of a beautiful story, actually, if you ask me. So I think we just have to let it be what it is, and try not to impose too many expectations. That's what I always try to do, especially when you're first watching something. So I might be pausing at various points and trying to sort of make sense of the details. But as far as like expectations are concerned, I don't really have any. I'm just coming into this fresh, and I'm just gonna try to sort of maintain a cool state. Yeah, James Dempsey, it's sort of charmingly straightforward so far. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting, but I've also gotten some comments indicating that I really need to keep watching. So, Krell, I think there is more going on. It does a really good job of selling the genuine Let's Play thing. Okay. Yeah. No, it's easy to be jaded. I get jaded too. Let's proceed.
God, I hope I can finish this game. Okay. What am I gonna do now? It definitely doesn't work anymore. That's so strange. I jumped straight into their clutches. Oh, I did it again. Okay, I guess I can do that. Goodbye, Apollo. Hello, Apollo. I just have to catch the exact edge. Why did I kill that guy? I have to catch the exact edge of that freaking platform where the spikes don't kill me. In that time I grabbed the wall, but I guess I got this, so it doesn't matter, maybe? It does matter! Why? Is it just freaking a lottery ticket now? I just have to hope that I actually grab the wall. Why am I killing them? Thank you. Yes! Just.
Are you
Hello,
really there?
Yes. Also, hello, Mr. Strange Spindly Man. I canceled it too early. Okay, at least there's nothing over there. Now I have to get back to that ledge and pray that I grab the wall again. I love it when they're perfectly in step. Grab the wall, grab the wall, grab the wall. No! Grab the wall! No! Just let me grab the wall!
It's been stuck on this part for a long time.
Thank you! Thank you!
Wait, hold on.
Oh! Thank you! Thank you!
You're so close, and yet I can't feel you today. Now, one thing I've sort of gleaned from this thus far is that the player has alluded to the fact that they are bad at goodbyes, and they've also demonstrated certain qualities, certain characteristics through their gameplay experience. For instance, he doesn't seem to like engaging in conflict. He seems very reluctant to do that and eager to please. He seems like a people pleaser, if I had to guess. And also, that characteristic is demonstrated in his with his interactions with his cat too, right? He's sort of the way he treats his cat is he's like very apologetic that you know, he can't give his cat access to his keyboard. So he's very much there's a term for this. What's it called? Rejection dysmorphia or something. He seems very he seems so very like conflict averse and so very eager to please that it's almost like to the point where it's like almost seems like it could hurt him. Yeah, apologetic. Yeah, right. Yeah, yes. Rejection sensitive dysmorphia. Dysphoria. I think that might be relevant to this. Dysphoria. Yeah, rejection sensitivity dysphoria. Or maybe something along those lines. just very conflict averse and very, very much like a people pleaser, if I had to guess. And I don't know if someone it has been established that this guy's sister designed the video game. I believe that's been established, right? Yeah, that's my wife. She came up with the she knew the term. It's been established that the person who designed this game is his sister, and she made it. Well, he seems to believe it was made personally for him. And also that he's bad at goodbyes. Now, I don't know if that maybe has something to do with these personality traits I've talked about. That maybe he was, so afraid of saying goodbye because he's sort of wired in such a way that he doesn't like these like really tense conversations or tense moments. I don't know. And then, so that would give me the, that would lead me to believe that maybe this game is sort of his sister's way of helping him get closure. Maybe. Yeah. Just some speculation on my part.
Okay, there's one on that wall over there. That's gonna suck, I bet. I should probably actually read this.
Some days I feel you so clearly. It's like I'm actually in that forbidden future, watching you play. Today, it feels like you've slipped through my fingers. And yet, this text manifests crawling onto a computer screen. The connection is formed. The connection is formed from right now into long ago. But you're the only one who can. You're the only one who can see it. I never will.
Now that I have that in my system, I can face this awfulness. Yeah. God, that sucks, dude! Now I have to deal with that freaking buggy wall again! Got it, okay, twice in a row, thanks. Thanks. Pure luck, and I threw it away! Ah! Thanks. Yow! Why am I doing this? Stop it! Bleh! That was close. I thought I was gonna die! No! I thought I died in the person. Ah! Annoying! I think I just need to do it faster. It seems to work when I do it faster, which is very strange. I can't, it's... Okay. I'm never gonna be able to trust myself to get that close to that thing again. But that's gonna be the only way I can do it. Ah!
Okay. Well, we don't want to go all the way to 10 yet.
Hey, so I'm gonna get back into this.
Yeah, so I've kind of spilled my guts on what I think is going on so far. Obviously, no spoilers. don't spoil it for me either. I mean, I've only watched 1 through 5 here, and there's a lot left. But some of these are relatively short. I feel like I can get through. I'm definitely not going to get through all of this tonight, but should be able to get through, I think, 10, hopefully. That's my goal. Yeah. Thus far, if I had to guess, I would say this series is about working through your trauma, working through your unfinished, your unresolved baggage with respect to a loved one that you have lost, and maybe has maybe this is some kind of way of providing closure. That's my working theory so far. Yeah, I'll at least make it to 8. Uh-oh. 8 is called Broken Promise Draft. I don't like that. Thus far, 8 is the only one with like something in the title. That's kind of weird. Yeah. Yeah, when someone asked earlier, is it possible like we're reading into the details too much? I mean, that's always a risk you run when you're kind of like watching something and trying to unpack it as you're going along. Having said that, all of the possible twists I can think here, I can see this going in a number of directions that I wouldn't necessarily be fond of. I wouldn't be into. So we'll see. Again, I think it's kind of one of those things where you don't really want to project your expectations onto something too much, and you just kind of just let it be what it is, right? Shh, don't tell him. Okay. Obviously, I'm operating under false pretenses, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. We can get going on 6 soon. I just want to take a little break and maybe interact with the chat a little bit. I like talking to people. It's especially nice, and I feel like maybe there's not a lot of people who have this outlet in the way that I do, because I have like 100 people I'm interacting with right now, which is kind of crazy to me. And I've been working from home since the pandemic started. So over the course of all of these months, I mean, the only person I interact with on a daily basis is my wife, which is awesome. But I don't get a whole lot of opportunities to talk to people because I'm stuck in my goddamn apartment. I just wish this was over. But it's really nice to have a chance to interact with people. Yeah. Yeah, my wife. This is actually 100 fractured psyches all dithering about. Yeah, I guess it is. That's true. Thank you, I like dirt. I appreciate that comment. I like dirt. By the way, love your username. I too like dirt. Um, I like dirt says, bro, I saw your most recent vid and you gotta ignore the reactionaries. Leftist content is critical right now. Tune out these haters. Don't let them tell you what to do. Follow your spark. I can tell you, I mean, I very much appreciate the sentiment behind what you're saying. The idea of me following my spark evokes images of me like frolicking through a prairie, and I don't know. I don't see it happening, but that's a very nice sentiment. I am a very self-conscious individual. I can never like unironically say I am following my spark. But there is obviously a large element of people that are reactionary on YouTube, and you absolutely are correct that I can't and this is advice I would give anyone who's making videos. You have to tune that out and just keep going. When we have achieved full communism, Ava, I will frolic through the prairie. I will do it. But only once we've achieved full luxury gay space communism. It is literally what Marx would have wanted. He would have wanted me to fish in the morning, practice carpentry in the afternoon, frolic through the prairie in the evening, and of course, be a YouTuber who offers commentary on obscure, weird web series or ARGs at night. I think that's what Marx would have wanted. How many people have I alienated just now with my ramblings? He does kind of look like a Pokemon. I will give you that. The Apollo, the character in the video game. Yeah, I am getting some furry vibes. Not that there's anything wrong with that. That's going to be my position towards furries, is every time I bring it up, I'm just going to be like, not that there's anything wrong with that. Are furries communist? I think some of them are. I think some of them are fairly left-leaning, for sure. There probably is like there are some like right-wing dipshits, I'm sure, that are associated with the furry community, and that's unfortunate, but I'm sure it's like everything. Yeah, it's like anime fans. Exactly. Oh, good question. Wingless uh, Shinigami. I hope I'm saying that right. What are your thoughts on recent attempts to Americanize anime and censor anime games? Have seen that, and things like the push to remove racial bonuses from D&D as the reason some people are not in favor of the left. I'm See, I don't play D&D, so I don't know what you're talking about. So I can't really comment on it. But I wouldn't be opposed to sort of updating some of the language in D&D to not reflect like race science. I don't think that would necessarily be a bad thing to not be like referring to race science in your fantasy world. Or at least if you are referring to some kind of race science in your fantasy world, make it so that it's kind of like a crank right-wing reactionary thing in the world itself instead of the actual like factual basis of the universe itself, if that makes sense. I mean, if I was like a dungeon master, I wouldn't be like trying to delineate all of these different races. That's kind of, it's weird. It's kind of it's also kind of a weird vibe what you get when you're reading like H.P. Lovecraft. It seems like you just get a weird vibe because the dude was racist. As for Americanizing anime, you'd have to give me some kind of example of what you're talking about. That sounds like an interesting issue, though. That's worth talking about. Right. Krell is saying that arguably they should have been called species from the beginning. Yeah, like that would solve the whole issue, right? Dan Gonzalez, to be fair, there have been crazy neo-Nazi fringes in any subculture or aesthetic. Yeah, right. Exactly. I mean, there were... there were neo-Nazis who tried to call themselves like punk rockers, right? Which is like, it's a contradiction in terms, my friend. Yeah. Yeah, DM me about the if you follow me on Twitter, DM me about it, and because it seems like something I would be curious about. I'm a casual fan of anime. I've been kind of going through. Is his name Satoshi Kon? Is that the director's name? Been going through his filmography. Really love what I'm seeing. A couple weeks ago was actually the first time. Excuse me. A couple weeks ago was the first time I actually watched Perfect Blue, and it blew me away. No pun intended. That is an amazing movie. But yeah, anime is... I'm a casual fan of anime, so... Anyway, we got kind of derailed. Let's proceed. That's enough bullshit. We are going on to the 6th video here. So importantly, let's just take note. I assume maybe it says this in every video description, but just take note of it again here. This game was made for me by request. I'm seeing it through to the end.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Oh, God! I don't know why I'm having so much fun this time. Maybe I'm just finally... I'm like in the acceptance phase of this experience. If this is to be comparable to, like, the stages of grief, maybe I've finally reached the 5th stage. I've reached the 500. Oh my God. And it's just a drop in the bucket, I'm sure. And also, I should be careful about saying I've reached the end stage of anything when this is probably just the first level. Like, and it's probably the easiest level. Yeah, just do it fast. No! The dash is... The dash is going to ruin my life. Just straight up. I will never have the quality of life that I want because of the dash in this video game. Whoa! Okay, I'll take it. Oh, God. Take a moment. That was too close. Yeah, of course. Cool. I really wanted that swag single jump to actually make it all the way. That was... It actually made it! I jumped right after the dash started, and so I thought I had not nearly enough momentum, but it turns out I had the perfect amount of momentum, and I just couldn't react in time. How is it that I'm still dying this many times on this same level?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously...
Footnote, people in the chat are pointing out, so I just want to take note of it. The music does seem to be slowing down as our protagonist descends into madness.
Obviously there are enemies here now, but it doesn't... I can just feel that this is just a cakewalk compared to what is going to be coming at me if I can finally figure out how to make it out of this hellhole. I survived. I didn't. God! Okay, I should take a break.
My existence is a broken promise.
Hello, Spikes. Ah! That was a dash! How did I survive? How did I not grab the ledge? So many questions! I didn't make it! No! Ah! Ah! The hitboxes on these guys are huge, but the hitboxes on the other guys are so small. It's so unsettling. Like, every time I get that close to one of these guys, like, geez.
Yeah. as Rivendalian is pointing out, I firmly believe that the frustration of seeing this guy repeatedly die is very much an intended part of the experience. Yeah. Yeah, it's got to be. So we just got to work through it, you know? And I think our protagonist is a bit theatrical by nature. You can contrast this with someone. You can contrast this with a protagonist like Paul from the Petscop series, who is very soft-spoken and meek and subdued. This guy is very theatrical. He is someone who is not afraid to kind of emote, at least when he's playing video games, which is kind of, you know, it's an interesting characterization. You know what? I'm very much getting the vibe from this character that they are an improv guy. I'm very much getting improv guy vibes from this protagonist. So let's see where that goes.
There's a lot of leeway, and it's so hard to trust that. Oh, but then, no! Interestingly enough, because I said something... Don't do that! Yeah. God. Good. Can I even get out of here, guys? Please, can I get out of here?
You do know how to play, right?
Apollo. I've had a rough one, all right?
So
I would appreciate it.
So, you know, footnote. I guess I was a little bit confused as to why Apollo's back is turned, and he's sort of, at this point, he's sort of glancing over angrily. But it does make sense that the more the player fails, the more angry the character gets. Yeah.
If you know, weren't you the one who was like, oh, I'm here for you? Screw you, man. Things are hard enough as it is, alright? Can we work together? That wasn't much of a break. Okay, yeah, I'm actually gonna take the break that I was going to take. Okay. Oh, the nerve of some people, you know? You hurdle them over and over and over and over toward undeniably painful experiences, and then they have the gall to call you out for it. I mean, geez, some people. That was not even anywhere close. See? That was probably like the frame after the dash started that I jumped, and that was just an absolutely pitiful display of velocity. Look at these guys. Look at these dinguses. It's like a kaleidoscope. It's actually beautiful.
Appreciate the use of the term dingus.
I don't know what any of that was. How many times have I died in this session alone? It's more than 200, isn't it? I've died like the exact same pixel 2 times in a row. Way too early. It's so fine. Right into the heart of him.
Wow.
Wait. Woo! That's a fast boy.
Suddenly, I'm not so sure you're actually there. I'm losing my nerve.
That's a speedy young man. Whoa. Oh, okay. Okay, read the text. Cool. No, 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 I'm here. I'm here. I'm here, Teddy. I'm here.
Status says, really?
I'm here. I'm seeing it. I'm here. I'm here.
Sorry, I missed that. This could be a time capsule, never uncovered, lost in the furnace of a dying earth. I'm here now, but soon I am a fossil. I bury myself in binary dirt. These words lie in dormancy. They don't know if they have found eyes. They are born into a cosmic grave. So we can see the person who designed this game is contemplating their own mortality. They are also struggling with the likelihood or the probability that no one is actually going to play this game, and she will have been doing it all for nothing. Fortunately, that doesn't seem to be the case. I wish you were here, and I'm glad you're not.
Okay, what should I do about this dude? I shouldn't play with fire when it comes to those spikes. I should just pretty much ignore this person, right? Ah! It was right.
What do you hope to become once you leap this gap once again?
As I started the dash.
How many seconds older will you be once you're done seeing the other side? Will it prepare you for being that much closer to your death?
I'm wait for this guy to pass. Okay, good, because that was the last one. Okay, you know what? It seems like I have less room this time. I don't think that spike was there last time, so I think my jump has to be even more perfect. So I'm gonna need all the space I can get. So here's what I'm gonna do. I don't like that shot, too. I don't like if that shot ends up being in my way. So... go.
Very bassy.
Okay. Now, I wonder if I'm gonna be even able to demonstrate what I wanted to demonstrate when I started recording this. Nope!
Yikes.
Hello there, General Kenobi. If only. Not gonna punch that.
You have to move on. Yeah. So we get a bit of pregnant silence there from a guy who is usually, at least when he's playing this game, he's usually quite boisterous, and so that silence at the end is very effectual. Yeah. I'm gonna get another beer. Hello. Um, got a beer. Tal Klieger, the sister herself designed the game to mimic the stages of grief. Possibly. That's an interesting theory. Anorak trend. It's more than just getting over grief. Maybe. It does seem like there's some kind of unresolved issue between the siblings. Yeah.
Reveal your secrets. Huh. Guess not.
Just trying to explore that gap. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be better.
Press Z. Oh, wow. This is like a freaking Sonic the Hedgehog fan site bios page from like 2005. Really.
I appreciate the reference. Apollo, the immortal Olympian. Wherever there is suffering, this mighty and benevolent being goes to help. According to myth, there is no physical feat that Apollo's corporeal body cannot achieve. Yet it is said that their greatest power rests within the people whose lives they touch. A power even greater than their beautiful muscles that they so deeply enjoy showing off. You got a physics degree? Okay. So it's just some qualities here. Even got the pronouns. He, they.
Takes me back. Yeah, I know.
Okay, what's going on there?
Really takes me back.
What was that? Okay. So, unknown voice. Don't worry about it. It's me. Okay. Got it.
Yeah, I know.
So this corpse here, actually, I guess they're still alive, but they've had their arm ripped off. Status is fatally unwilling to seek help. At a certain point, the unwillingness to accept aid and look after oneself closes the door to the realm of selflessness. I don't know what to make of that. Fun fact, dead. Yeah. Okay, so this character that the player is forced to repeatedly jump on over and over again, they subsequently became some kind of a fungus growing out of the wall. Only wanted to sleep. If you resign completely and wait for grace to find you, your body's expiration date may come first. Wait. Sorry. Fun fact, is it murder if it was requested? If it was a requested act of kindness? Right, because the player was basically killed this thing after it requested he do so.
Oh.
Apollo. Help them.
Oh, my eyes.
I missed that. Okay. Tomato soup?
Huh.
Okay. Tomato soup is totally fine, but totally not for me. I never found much appeal in a soup that is basically just varying qualities of
It's
liquid
not.
tomato.
It's
Well, the thing is, and it seems like the player is about to chime in with their opinion, but you don't just eat tomato soup by itself. You eat it with grilled cheese, obviously. Are we all in agreement on that point?
not, though. It's not just a tomato.
Okay.
It's not just... Oh, okay. You freaking...
I can hear you right now, Will. Will? Is that the first time we get a direct reference to the player's name? So the player's name is Will. I get it. That's not all it is. Good for you, bud.
Oh, whatever. Yeah, like tomato soup. Weirdo.
Sorry, it's going a bit fast for me. I've been thinking about people who base their entire personalities, their entire lives, around one thing. It's the reason I completely left social media. Probably a good idea, by the way. People on the internet are great at raising each other to die over and over one hill, dragging other strangers unsolicited onto... Sorry, he's going very fast. Dragging other strangers unsolicited onto their peaks and executing them there. It'd be funny if it just became a diatribe about cancel culture. It seems like every single day, the average person has to meet their quota of execution and suicide. Doesn't matter the political side, the venue, the fandom, the issue, the importance. Everything is some sort of holy war, and not one person can truly agree with what the holy cause is. They're often utterly oblivious that they're even doing it. They have no fucking clue what is happening because of them. But it might be even worse when it's calculated, when it's part of some self-assigned mission. People on each side of the battle only believe it's harmful when the other side is doing it. Hustle Legally says, oh my God, is this Ben Shapiro? I truly do think, by the way, a little footnote, by the way. I'm not doing I'm self-conscious of the footnote thing, of doing that too much, but this is an important enough occasion for a footnote. I do think genuinely, most people who think they're doing some kind of activism on social media are basically in the process of their own personal edification. I think social media is not really a good avenue for political organizing. I think it's good for some things. It might be good for directing funds to good causes, such as bail funds. And that's probably about it. But yeah. This person is very clearly expressing feelings of alienation towards their own engagement with social media, and I think a lot of people feel that way. Not a single one of them realizes they're a fucking idiot, that they are capable of great harm. Great harm is way easier to cause than true good. Not a single person is immune to that. No one. But they all believe they are, like some kind of god on earth. As well as get nearer and nearer each day, I think very often about my hill. I have no idea what the repercussions of my life are, what they will be.
Shut up.
I was only ever the sweet one, the encouraging one, the enabler. Okay, so that's interesting. She's referring to herself as the enabler, which would really raise the question, who is she enabling? And what type of behavior is being enabled? So these are questions we should really keep in mind moving forward. I base my whole personality around being the nice girl.
What's wrong with that?
What is the runoff of that when I perish on this hill?
Oh, okay.
So Apollo is going to share some of their notes.
Beans! Wow.
I overslept. I'm not used to that. There's been quite a bit to get used to. It's been so long, I don't even quite remember how to remember things. Not to say I've lost any memories, of course. No matter how long I live, that never seems to diminish. He said the name. He said the name of the game, everyone. Oh, he said the name. I'm going to drop a beat. I can't play the, I can't do that in real time. I think I'm suffering the consequences of building my entire identity around physicality. My mind was always thousands of years behind my body, and now my body has fallen level. I guess that's a comfort in itself. In deterioration, I've finally, God damn it, so fast. In deterioration, I've finally achieved the balance I never had. It's a shame what it took for that to happen. Most horrifyingly of all, it seems to absolve. God damn it! Are you gathering that I'm a slow reader? Most horrifyingly of all, it seems the absolute worst has come to pass. I can hardly stand to write this. I've lost all sleep. I've lost at least 1 full inch of bicep mass. This is what rock bottom feels like.
Oh, God. That's it. Okay. What else?
At first, I assumed once my initial dizziness subsided, all of my strength would return as well. The dizziness is gone now, and still. So, okay. Now that it has passed, it almost seems like experiencing my physical peak was a curse. During every activation of every muscle. God damn it. I know what should be happening. It's like entire muscle groups have been removed, but my brain is still reaching out to them, relying on them, desperate for their foothold. It finds no purchase in their void. And there's a disgusting sensation of free falling. I'm not the Apollo I once was. I don't know what that means, what it should mean. All I know is forearms skinnier than thumbtacks. Forearms skinnier than thumbtacks do not move mountains. With each passing moment, I'm forgetting how it felt to be the sexiest creature.
Okay,
in the
dude, I get
universe.
it. You're insufferable. I get it, dude.
Yeah.
Stop it! Stop!
Yeah, this is supposed to be, I guess, a really, maybe some kind of inside joke that we are getting access to. This character is incredibly vain. And it is really, the designer has really decided to hammer this joke. Though what was it ever? Everything I represented to mortal kind eventually led to travesty anyway. So what was even the point of being strong? Does my glory hence lie in weakness? Does my glory hence lie in weakness? Huh. Might be some kind of thematic conceit being laid out here. In eons past, I never asked myself questions at all. I announced myself a beacon of prophecy and knowledge, and people believed it. I bathed in liquid ability and drank its rains. I thought of Apollo, the only true Apollo. Yeah.
Hey, kitty. Come on.
Today's Apollo has a tomorrow completely hidden from view. I never imagined such a sight. This is a dread I never thought I could feel. I'm scared.
Come on, kitty. Come on.
This note is called Reaper. It seems that even in atrophy... God damn it. It seems that even in atrophy, a grip of death locks me shut into a brazen fist. One of the two people I've crossed paths with since waking up, I was only able to bury one. My flesh used to carry a promise of life and prosperity. Now I am a fatal omen. I'm a fucking disgrace.
I almost preferred the rampant narcissism.
Right. Death and despair never followed me like this before. Or did they? Has this desecration always spread amidst my wake, and I missed that. And I chose to disbelieve it? What horrors befall the realm of life when the gods cling white-knuckled to hideously misguided faith? I don't know what to believe anymore about anything. Apollo the Olympian is no more. I fear thus Apollo the Reaper has taken their place. Logan, yeah, she's coming off a bit pretentious, and I think, but I think that's sort of, we don't know how old the person is who designed this game, right? So, like, you know, this could be a teenager, right? We don't know. There is an implication of terminal illness. I think that's right. There's also, I mean, when someone in the chat said she's coming off as pretentious, it does seem as though the protagonist maybe kind of feels that way too. That some of this writing is a bit heavy-handed, you know, to put it politely.
Come on. Come on. There you go.
Okay, that was it.